Hi Marie, thank you so much for the models. So the few things I want you to improve on those. First, as you know yourself, is the patch. So the patch needs to be brought so much more inside the eye, as I showed you the last time on the video. Don't be afraid to push it in at the tear duct just up here. Also, this model, I saw that you were trying to lift her eyelids with the tape a little bit, but probably on her right eye, it didn't really work. So make sure when you're lifting it, you can see that skin is actually folding on her eyelid for the lift. And make sure you don't forget to remove all of your beautiful drawings on her face before you start working, because after the lashes are applied, it's going to be much more complicated to remove all of this. So for this model, I can see that you tried to push it in on her left side, but the right side is totally crumbled and it's coming up on the top here. So this needs to be stretched and pushed on her skin, and also so much more inside. So it's squashed between her waterlines, and it's holding the patch between her waterlines. Just like here, can you see how close that patch is inside her eye? And it's really, you cannot see any other lashes coming from the underneath, and all of the top lashes are on top, and I clearly can see the very first lash and very last lash. And when I'm lifting, can you see that it's lifting her eyelid in the way it's creating the fold in the skin here? And same on the inside corner as well. You need to be able to see all of the inside corner lashes when you're going to lift them up with the tape, just like so. Can you see they're showing up here? On your models, on most of them, you won't be able to do any of the inside corners, and half of her eye won't be done because you simply cannot see the lashes on her inside corners. So make sure you do lift it up. And on this one, we see exactly the same problem on the inside corners. They're actually all over. They're not bad. They're much better already. But on the inside corners, it would be nice just to push them in. What I would do, I would just lift it up with my fingers and just push it in with the tweezers. And the eyelids are going to actually hold it between. So it's going to be sandwiched between. And that way you don't need to put any tape on top of it to hold it. And also on this model, I think you could do the taping a little bit, lifting it slightly higher, because I don't see any folding on the skin again here. And just up here, I could see a few lashes, I think, stuck together. So I hope you went through every single eyelash when you have finished your work, and separated those little stickies to make sure that you don't damage her lashes in the end. But overall, I can see that you managed to get much more lashes already, and it's getting better. So on the open eye here on Denise, we can see that the outside corner of her left eye is slightly going down. So in the future, mark it for yourself to use the shorter length for her on the outside corner, and also to the inside corners to apply more lashes. But that's something to do with the patches again. So practice your patches the way you put them inside, just at the tear duct, and make sure that they don't lift up and the eye is actually holding the patches together itself. So just to recap on everything, just to make your work even better, we have to make sure that you concentrate on the patches, especially on the inside corner. Make sure you're taping them up while folding the skin. And to avoid any stickies, you have to check every single eyelash after you finish with your work, and to make sure that there's no lashes stuck together. Obviously, it's better to work at the start with no lashes stuck together. So sometimes it's better just to hold the isolation for longer And one more little thing I wanted to also tell you to watch is the direction of the eyelashes, because especially on the right side, sometimes you kind of clumping them into one side, that the way that they look like directed into wrong directions. So remember that we're directing them 90 degrees to the eyelid, and they look like the sun rays on the eyelid. So just try to watch the direction in the future as well. But overall, you're getting really, really good now. So, comparing to your first work, it's already a big progress. You can probably see it yourself. And I hope you're enjoying it yourself as well. And I cannot wait to see your last model, model number 4, soon.